So do we have people watching us?
Yes.
We do, huh? How do you know that?
It says it on there.
Oh. Yeah. The great mystery of the Dharma. Good morning. Who is that?
Lori.
It is Lori.
Yeah.
When I came in and I thought that could be Lori. Nice to see you again. It's been a long time. You have new hair.
I do.
Glad to see you. Let's read together page 50. I'm not fond of this chair thing. Hanzen. There is a reality prior to heaven and earth. Indeed, it has no form, much less a name. Eyes fail to see it. It has no voice for ears to detect. To call it mind or Buddha violates its nature, for it then becomes like a visionary flower in the air. It is not mind or Buddha, absolutely quiet and yet illuminating in a mysterious way. It allows itself to be perceived only by the clear eye. It is Dharma, clearly beyond form and sound. It is Tao, having nothing to do with words. Wishing to entice the blind, the Buddha has playfully let words escape his golden mouth. Heaven and earth are ever since filled with entangling briars. All my good worthy friends gathered here, if you desire to listen to the thunderous voice of the Dharma, exhaust your words, empty your thoughts, for then you may come to recognize the one essence. Sorry. Good morning. Good morning. I've had a most interesting week. Interesting things have happened in the light of Jumpo's death. And not the least of which is I'm not sleeping worth a darn, which may or may not be related. And I've become conscious in the last day or so of the delicious paradox of the first noble truth, which is to be human is to suffer. To be human is to experience grief and loss and insufficiency. Yes? First noble truth. It's unavoidable. If you figure out how to avoid it, let me know. I want to talk to you. So with that being the case, with that being true, what do we do? Do we mope around? Do we flog ourselves, flagellate? What do we do knowing that to be human is to experience suffering and sadness, which is part of life? Everyone in this room has had someone close to them suffer, die. Yes? And there's more coming, including you. Which doesn't mean that we are to be unhappy. It doesn't mean that we're destined to be, that life is destined to be difficult. So I'd like to read this to you. This came from a Buddhist journal called The Sun. It's usually short stories and poetry and so forth. It's also very fine print, so I may hand this to you. This is by someone named Ross Gray. It says, I dreamed a few years back that I was in a supermarket checkout when I had the stark and I can't, it's too small. The one at the top left. I can't read it.
I dreamed a few years back that I was in a supermarket checking out when I had the stark and luminous and devastating realization in that clear way, not that oh yeah way, that my life would end. I wept in line watching people go by with their carts, watching the cashier move items over the scanner, feeling such an absolute love for this life, and the mundane fact of buying groceries with other people whom I do not know. Like all the banalities would be no more, so very soon.
Thank you. Got it? So the one does not preclude the other, the one does not eliminate the other. To feel connected to other people, to feel joyful in the small things does not preclude that we will pass, that we will die. So we're to have fun. We're to enjoy ourselves. Sit here seriously, deeply lost in the emptiness of the Dharma. Get serious enough, we'll pull out the stick and whack you. This is serious. Got it? Correct. To go deeply enough into our mind, to go deeply enough into the truth of the Dharma, into the emptiness that we talk about every time we sit down. No eyes, no ears, no nose, no tongue, no thought, no thinking, no feet, To experience that, just a taste of that, isn't a bad thing. It's not a sad thing. It's very liberating. Wonderful. So we come here and we train, and then we go have coffee. And we all talk at once. And we enjoy each other's company, and we laugh, and we build Sangha. So to be human, the first truth is that there is suffering. But that's not all there is. There's joy and love and kindness, sharing and charity. But you all know that already. Thank you. So when you go get your groceries later, you find a tear starting to well up in the corner of your eye, maybe you'll remember this. Thank you.